Hi, it's Jaden. We're gonna talk about chapters. Well, so there aren't any numbers in Mrs. Frisby and the Rats of NIMH, which is the book we're gonna talk about today. So the chapter names are in the cage, and we're going all the way to the toy tinker, and we're gonna stop right there. So where are they going? And in NIMH, and so who is Dr. Schultz? And also, could you and so what did they do to all those rats? What did they do? And what kinds of groups were they in? And the maze. Describe the maze. And electrical shock. I thought that it was a little cruel of the scientists, but I guess that it was important, but still, I didn't like it. Do you like it, that there was still electrical shock? And do you think that it would have been cool if rats had been that smart, or do you think it would have been a little creepy? And also, Justin. So, Justin, what does he discover? And also in a lesson reading, what do they learn? The title sort of gets that way, but what do they learn? Also, and do you think that was also cool? And also, how does Justin get out, and this time with that, not even when the people aren't opening his cage, and now they can escape, right? So in the air ducts, so they went there, right? And so could you tell me about the vents? And also, they are going in with all those rats, right? And who is in the team of rats that are going? And what kinds of things do they need to get? And also, who calls Nicodemus's name? And this isn't a rat. Who calls Nicodemus's name? And Mr. Aegis and John, and so now, and now they're going in right after the exploration team is after they discover the entrance. The exit. Now, who discovers the exit and how? And also, when they get in, why are all the rats blown away? And then also, who is the only ones who survive? And also, why do which mice get blown away? And who searches for them? And do they come up lucky? And also, how do the mice help the rats? And why? And also, and so they are going together, right, for almost 2 years. And how did the other rats look at the rats from NIMH? And also the Boniface estate. What luck did they find in the Boniface estate? And the books, right? So they're practicing reading and writing. Do you think that's really cool? I thought that was really cool. And why did they know that they could stay there? And also, who checks every 3 times a week or something? Who checks? And how did they stop it? And also, I wanted to ask you, because of those injections that the rats got, how did they become different from other rats? And do you think that this is all very cruel of Dr. Schultz or not? Like I said before, I'm not very sure. A little cruel of Dr. Schultz is also a very big scientific discovery too. And in the main hall, so now Mrs. Frisby has to get back. And why? And what does she tell her kids? And then so they're going in, right? And Justin appeared, and he was like, and so they go to the main hall. And what is the main hall? And what is the plan? We learned that. What is the plan? And what are they making? What are they making there? And how did they dig this out? Or did they even dig this out? How did they find this huge cavernous workspace? How did they? And also, why are all the rats so busy? And when Justin escapes also, when we go back to NIMH, were you surprised when Dr. Schultz guessed that they were gonna somehow escape? And also, besides the maze, what other game did they have to play? Those were other things. And then, like I said before, what was your favorite part in these chapters so far? In these chapters, and also, how do you feel about this book so far? And do you think, if you could describe the book right now with one word, then how would you describe it? And next time we're gonna read about the toy tinker all the way to the end of the book. So we're just gonna talk about that. And I just hope that you really, really, really enjoy this book. It's one of my favorites, and it's a very, very good book. It's won a Newbery Award.